Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the two shots that Lee Harvey Oswald took that day in the JFK assassination. If you watch my video, the one I just made before this, which is be posted before this one you will see a lot of evidence I could put together. And like I'll point this out right here, the location where they found Oswald's prints at and the paper bag they found. I put it all back in location when I did my investigations. Now, in the two shots that Lee Harvey Oswald took, okay, now a lot of people will say, well, they said Oswald took 3 shots, but then there's other people will say, no, Oswald didn't take no 3 shots because Oswald was a patsy. He didn't take no shots that day. Oswald actually did, in fact, take 2 shots that day, okay. A lot of people might disagree with me, but it's actually fact. And the reason why is because the images and all the evidence, when you piece it all together and you study it, you're going to find out that actually it all points to Oswald taking him 2 shots. Now, when I sit there and seeing the first shot, which I'm going to pull this, let's see, we'll pull this one up right here. We're going to pull up the Zapruder frames first. Okay, frame 224 of the Zapruder film is when JFK was first shot. He got struck in the back. Then in frame 225, the bullet was exiting his throat. Now, when the bullet exited his throat, it was actually going out to the left, which I'm going to show you some more evidence on that. Then in frame 226, the bullet passed Governor Connolly's head. Now we're going to start seeing reaction from Governor Connolly because he was like, looking like this, and all of a sudden he goes like this. He jerks over to the right, and he starts trying to looking around to his right. That's what made him start pinpointing and start turning to his right, because something just passed his head. Then the bullet strikes the sun, in between the sun visors, the chrome that's in between the sun visors of JFK's limo. Okay, that's the first shot that was taken. Now, how I knew this is because after I got done finding this out, as we see in the Zapruder film, I went ahead and I started looking at more information, more evidence, and everything else, and I started piecing it together. And I was like, well, here we go. When we look at the chrome of the dent that's in the chrome of the windshield there, we're going to see it didn't come in straight or from up above because of the angle of the dent. We can see it didn't come straight into it. It came in from an angle. It came in from down, angle, up. Okay, and then when we line this dent up right here to the actual spot, we're going to find out that this dent in the chrome of the windshield lines right back to where JFK was sitting and lines right up to his neck. So when the bullet, this magic, so-called, as they put it, magic bullet, when it exited JFK's throat, it actually went past Governor Connolly's head, which Governor Connolly would be sitting right here, and then strike the window frame right here and imprint that dent, because that lines back to where JFK was sitting. And that shot came in from the right, because when you line up this bullet hole and the bullet was exiting out to the left, which in the reports as well, that the bullet was exiting out to the left, as we see here, even in the Warrant Commission report, the bullet was exiting out of JFK's throat and going out to the left. Okay, going out to the left. So he was shot in back, which is right here, which is on the right side, and the bullet was going from the right to the left, and it exited the left side of JFK's tie, and that's where it started going towards the chrome. Okay, which we'll see here. Now, a lot of people says, oh, no, JFK, but remember, we're looking at these images after the fact. Here's where the bullet entered. This is where the bullet exited. Remember, they did a tracheotomy on JFK. This is in the reports and everything else. Even the doctors did state they did a tracheotomy on him, and they stuck a tube down there, and that's what made this hole a lot bigger than what they claim, was an entry wound. And we also see in JFK's shirt, we see the bullet hole right there in the back of his shirt, and then it's exiting out to the left, as we put there. Even in the ties, images of JFK's tie, which I think it's in here. It should be. Yeah, right here. Okay. The bullet hole is exiting out to the left, as we see here. We got JFK's blood and stuff, and this is the bullet hole here. And then this is the tie, complete tie, right here, which is got the bullet hole and stuff in it, you know, right here where it was tied together because it cut it right here because it was cut. And we see the tip of the bullet hole right here and everything else. So see, the first shot that struck JFK came in from the right and exited out going out to the left. Okay, and that bullet shot by the angle and by the location of JFK's limo lines right back up to the 6th floor Texas School Book Depository, the sniper's window. Now we're going to the second shot that Oswald fired, which I'm going to point this up here. Okay, as you see here, it's coming in from the right and exiting out to the left. The first shot by this angle here, with the car going this angle here, we're going to zoom in. Okay, we're going to zoom in, which I think this is a good example. Let's say if this is JFK's car and he took his shot right here, struck JFK in the back, where's that bullet going to enter? I mean, where's it going to exit? Out to the left. And where's it going to hit? The chrome of the windshield. That's where it's going to hit. Now we go over here where he took his second shot. He's coming in from the right again. It's going out to the left. But now we're going to hit the windshield. We can judge this by even looking at these cars here. Okay, that's in this image. Now, this is the first one here. This is the first shot. Frame 224, bullet enters JFK's back. 225, the bullet exits JFK's throat. 226, the bullet's passing Governor Connally. And then frame 227, the bullet strikes the chrome between the sun visors. The second shot, okay, which I'm going to show here, okay, the back of JFK's head. This shot here was actually from the first shot that struck JFK in the back of the head. But we're going to look at this shot up here. See this bullet hole right here? That is the second shot that Oswald took. Okay. Now, this shot made contact with JFK's head after JFK's head exploded. So it'd be this frame right here. Oh, let's see. Let me bring this back up. Right here. And frame 315, when JFK's head exploded in frame 313, okay, 2 frames later, another bullet strikes and hits JFK in the back of the head, but the bullet did not make contact with the back of JFK's head. But remember, it's only a scalp and no more brain matter there because it's all opened up. And all he has was this skull and the skin, outer layer of skin, and the bullet just went through there and exit through the opening of JFK's head and struck inside the windshield right here, which we'll show you right here. As you've seen here, lead residue from a bullet was found in the windshield, that's stuck in the windshield right here. Okay, this is also told in Warrant Commission report, but we can also see in this blow up right here, it is a bullet fragment right here. Now this bullet, they claim this is a shot to the windshield was a bullet hole, okay, because they're trying to prove that frontal shot, but no, it's not a frontal shot. It's actually the bullet exiting JFK back of JFK's head through the opening and then striking inside the windshield right here, and a piece of it got stuck there. Okay, again, that shot came in again, as we point out, which we'll look right here. Okay, the first shot came in from the right, exiting out to the left. Okay, and by the location of JFK's car and the angle, that bullet would have came in, exited his throat, and then went upward and struck the chrome in between the sun visors. The second shot that Oswald took struck JFK in the back of the head, but JFK's head's already exploded open, but it struck JFK in the back of the head still. That bullet passed through that opening and struck the inside of the windshield. And when the car's at more of a lower angle now, because remember, Elm Street is a downgrade, so now it's more of an angle, so that's why that bullet's just going to strike and just hit the inside of the windshield. So there was actually 2 shots that Oswald took. But people says, oh no, well, you know, Oswald took, you know, these shots and that shots and everything else. But I'm also going to show you this real quick. Let me pull this up. This is Alt Jen's image number 7. I colorized it. And as you see here where I circled, this is the imprint in the windshield. The same imprint as we see in the front image of the windshield right here of JFK's limo. the bullet hole is now in the present, is the crack and stuff is present now in image number 7. But it's not present in image number, let's see, I guess I had it here. Let's go slowly here, right here. Okay, I'll just pull up this image right here. In Alt-Gen's image number 6, the bullet hole is not present. There's no bullet marks or anything in the windshield. It's not present, as you see here. It's not present whatsoever. This is Alt-Gen's image number 6. It's not present. They'll say, oh, well, this image was altered. No, it wasn't. I proved that in my other video. It wasn't altered. But as you see here, it's not present. There's no marks in the windshield or anything else at this point. But then in Alt-Gen's image number 7, excuse me, now we have that impression inside the windshield. Okay, this was after the fatal headshot. Okay, now what I did was I lined this up with the Zapruder film. Now Alt-Gen's image number 6 lines up with frame 254. This is based on the way the people are sitting in the vehicle and in their surroundings and everything else, and the position that each one of the people are in and stuff. This image here, Alt-Gen's image number 6 was taken by frame 254, the Zapruder film. Then when we go look at Alt-Gen's image number 7, which is right here, this was taken by frame 394 of the Zapruder film, again based on the position of the people that's in the vehicle and the surroundings and stuff. Okay, this image right here was taken at frame 394 of the Zapruder film, and also this image was taken before the shots to the manhole cover, which the manhole cover didn't get struck right here until frame 399, and then 401 over here. So this image was actually taken before the shots were taken, because Alt-Gen at this point started running across the street, and he took this image as he's running across, so you can get another view and another angle. Now, as I pointed out in my other videos, we know Oswald right here can be seen in the Dillard image right here. Okay, and if you watch a video before this one, okay, that I made, I go into detail why Oswald's here and everything else. But we know Oswald's right there. We see him on the 6th floor in a sniper's nest. We see the sniper's nest. We see images of the sniper's nest and stuff. Okay, we know he was there. Okay, this is a fact. He was there. We know he worked in that building. And we know after assassination, he took off from that building. Okay, Oswald actually took 2 shots that day. He took shot number 1 and shot number 5. Okay, shot number 1 struck JFK in the back, exited his throat, passed over Connie's head, struck the chrome between the sun visors of the windshield. Shot number 5 hit the back of JFK's head, but exited through the opening of JFK's head and struck the inside of the windshield. And as I point out in this one here, even this image here, a shot this close to the sniper's nest, that bullet would end up striking in the locations, and then striking the locations down here as it got further down. Now, a lot of people says, well, Oswald didn't have that much time because he took all 3 shots in a total of 6 seconds. But as you see here, here's shot number 1, here's shot number 5. He had 7 seconds in between both shots, basically. He had, well, actually 6 point something seconds, okay, between these 2 shots. So he had enough time to take his 1 shot, reload, and take another, take aim and take another shot, because he had over 6 seconds to take these 2 shots. Now, a lot of people says, well, otherwise there are 3 bullet casings there. Okay, so, if Oswald took 3 shots, no, he didn't. He only took 2, as I point out. He only took 2 shots. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up an image here, if I have it in this one, which I'll go back because this is the video I just made, which I'll pull this one up here. Okay. Now, as you see here, we know 1 bullet casing's here, and 1 bullet casing's here, and 1 bullet casing's up here. But what people don't know is this was a dead shot. And what I call a dead shot was it wasn't a shot that was taken. This shot here, as you can see here, by the images of the bullet casings, okay, this bullet here was actually reloaded into the rifle. Okay, so basically this bullet casing here was already in the rifle. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back a little bit from November 22nd, because remember, Oswald took a shot at General Walker. Okay, he took one shot at General Walker. Okay, after he took that shot at General Walker, he took off and he hid his rifle. Okay, he hid his rifle. Then when he brought the rifle back out and he's, trying to do all this stuff together real fast and stuff like that, when he took that first shot, that first bullet casing here was the bullet casing that he took that shot to General Walker. So that was a dead shot. That shot was already taken months before. That was a shot to General Walker. These two bullet casings here is a shot to JFK. So Oswald only took 2 shots. Okay. That's what I said. When you got this information, you start piecing it all together and you start thinking, okay, even thinking as an assassin, this is how it all unfolds. Okay. And all this information is in my book. Okay. This bullet casing here, this shot here, was General Walker's shot. Okay. These 2 shots here are JFK. So now we just proved that Oswald did not take 3 shots that day. He only took 2 shots that day, because by the photographic evidence and by the evidence I've collected, there was only 2 shots that came in from the right and exiting out to the left. All the other shots came from behind or from the right side. I want to make this video here and show you a little bit more information about Oswald and the 2 shots he took. Oswald only took 2 shots that day. All this evidence that you're going to see here and more is in my book, Evidence of Conspiracy. In the description down below, I'm going to leave a site where you can order any of my books. Even this book here, Evidence of Conspiracy, is be on that site. And if you want to make a donation, it's also going to be in the description down below for the GoFundMe account that we want to put this documentary together, JFK Quest for Answers. Okay, you can make a $1 donation, $2 donation, because all donations are going to go to the documentary, making it. But I just want to make this video here to show you that Oswald, in fact, did take 2 shots that day. In a video I made before this, I show you more information here to show you that Oswald, in fact, was one of the assassins. Okay, because the evidence is here. It's always been in front of people. It's just no one's never took the time to piece all this information together. But don't forget to tell your friends about us. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video with others so they would have this information and stuff. If you want more information, you'll find in my book, Evidence of Conspiracy. You'll find all this information, and every information that you're going to find in my videos, you're going to find in this one book, because this is the only book that you ever need in JFK assassination right here, because this is the only book that has in detail and photographic evidence and evidence that you would not possibly imagine. As you see in my videos, there's a lot more information I'm giving out that no one knows about or anything else, but it's all in this book right here, Evidence of Conspiracy. Thank you again, and you have a pleasant night.